Welcome to CBS Sports HQ. I'm Jenny Dell. He is Chris Hassel, and we're about 3 weeks away from the start of the NFL regular season.
Yeah.
I cannot believe it's already that time, which means at this point we are really engrossed into training camp and preseason games.
And preseason this past weekend was led by Justin Fields. He really turned heads in his first preseason game for the Bears. Unfortunately, though, may not be able to play this weekend in the Bears' second preseason game. He was held out of practice today with a groin injury following reports that he didn't look good at Tuesday's practice. Matt Nagy says they're just being cautious right now, and they still hope that Fields can play Saturday against the Bills.
We want to be able to get to that point to where he's able to play in that game. I mean, that's very important. And so I would say, if you're asking me a question, are you being conservative or aggressive, we're being super conservative. We just don't. When you start messing with these soft tissue deals, you can't. You got to be smart. And with him and Cole, we want to make sure we're super smart there.
And Nagy has continued to say that Andy Dalton is still QB1 in Chicago, expected to start the season under center for the Bears when they face the Rams in LA in the first Sunday night game of the season. Dalton speaking about his job today.
I know who I am. I know who I was created to be. I know where my identity lies. And so do I want the fans behind me and this team and all that kind of stuff? Yes. Do I want them behind Justin? Absolutely, I do. But that's not my focus. I can't focus on all that right now. Like I've said before, Justin's going to have his time, and Justin's going to have a great career. But right now, it's my time, and so my focus is on being the best player I can be for this team and do everything I can to help this team win.
And despite not being the starter yet in Chicago, Justin Fields, the second best odds to win Offensive Rookie of the Year behind only Trevor Lawrence, and those odds got a little bit shorter thanks to Fields' great play this weekend, though it should once again be noted that it was against second and third stringers, and the other rookie quarterbacks mostly faced starters.
Well, in the NFC East, Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott was limited in practice today. Dak isn't expected to play in the Cowboys preseason game on Saturday against the Texans. Dallas is easing Prescott back into team activities while he deals with a shoulder injury. So the question now, what type of year will Dak Prescott have this upcoming season? The odds here to win Comeback Player of the Year, Dak Prescott, the favorite at plus 180. Remember, he was going off before that injury last season.
And how about Carson Wentz, another guy who will try to win Comeback Player of the Year if he can get back. Underwent foot surgery just a few weeks ago, August the 2nd, and still unclear on a timetable for his return. This is the latest from head coach Frank Reich.
In the perfect world, we have a really good idea after that third preseason game, and Carson would get to work 2 weeks going into the first game. I mean, that's the perfect world. I mean, the next perfect world is he only gets to work the game week, okay? And but I don't know if that's going to happen. You know, it could be week 2, week 3. I mean, that's still to be determined. I mean, he has not pushed it. I mean, everything's going well, but we have not pushed it yet. And so we're going to have to wait till we get to the point where we push it and see how things respond. And we just don't want to do that too soon, too fast. But ideally, Mike, long-winded answer to, I'd really, in my perfect world, I'd love for him to get 2 weeks of solid work. Maybe the second week or the first week of practice, maybe not 100% the whole time, but still getting a lot. And then, but you got to go in game week ready to go. I mean, you have to go in game week ready to go.
Well, we don't know which quarterback Tom Brady was talking about when he told HBO's The Shop how he couldn't believe a team was, quote, sticking with that bleep during Brady's free agency last year. The 7-time champ indicated that mystery QB was not the Titans' Ryan Tannehill.
I like Ryan a lot. He's a great player. So he's obviously a great leader for that team, and he's done a great job. Last year was phenomenal. The year before that, he was great. So I really like Ryan. Competed against him a lot. He's beaten me quite a few times. So I think he's a great player.
Looking at Ryan Tannehill against Tom Brady, there's been 12 games there, the record 5-7. So Brady obviously with the edge. as we take a look at these numbers. 16 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. Got to clear that one up. And a moment that Patriots fans will never forget. You remember this one, Chris Hassel? The last pass Tom Brady threw as a member of the New England Patriots goes down as a bitter memory. A pick six thrown to former teammate Logan Ryan to close out a playoff loss to Ryan Tannehill's Tennessee Titans. This is also the last time these two played one another.
From Tom Brady to Aaron Rodgers, now fully immersed into what could be his final season in Green Bay. A full participant in team workouts and getting even more involved in game planning and team decisions like he wanted to in years past. This time, Matt LaFleur, head coach, says he's actually getting to do it.
First of all, there's always a lot of dialogue with him in terms of, hey, you know, what would you like to try or test, or if we need a specific situation, whether it's red zone, third down, just whatever it may be. So, yeah, there was a lot of dialogue leading up to this in terms of what we exactly wanted to get out of it.
And we are with the Packers today outside of Green Bay. Bryant McFadden is there. He's going to have an interview with Devontae Adams this hour on HQ. A full report from Packers training camp. Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.